You know, I'm a kid that came from poverty. I can remember being a kid living in Jersey with my mother. 7 of us living in a 1-bedroom. You know, no lights, no heat. Never cried, never complained. Just worked hard to get to where I got to in life. It's been hard work. My dad going out there, when I lived with my dad in Michigan, my dad going out there, taking chances, hustling to put food on the table. You know, he sacrificed everything for me. My dad went to prison, and I had to become a man at 16. When my dad came back into my life, I was 21. I never cried, never complained. All I did was work hard. I never robbed, never stole nothing from nobody. Just hard work and dedication. That's it, to get to where I got to. So anybody that's watching this interview, I earned it the hard way.
Well, when you get hit, I think certain fighters, when you're not in tip-top condition or tip-top shape, when you get hit with a big shot, it's hard to bounce back from. But when you prepare yourself for anything, when you get hit with a shot, you can bounce back. You know, I gave the sport of boxing my whole life. I dedicated my whole life to the sport of boxing. And all I ever wanted to do was put my family, my mother, my father. I've been in a boxing gym and guys have given me great sparring and great work. Really? And it made me go home because they said ass whooping will humble you. And if a guy give me great work in the boxing gym, I'll go home and say, you gotta tighten up, champ.
Yeah.
You gotta get it together, champ. And then sometimes I go home and say, is this for me?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, if somebody give me some good work, if I go to the gym slacking, which I shouldn't go to the gym slacking, but I'm only human, you know? Yeah. Like I said before, I make mistakes, but I strive every day to be a perfectionist. But once you make so much money and you didn't already had everything, there's really nothing else you can buy. So you believe in making everybody else around you. You want to push them to be great. You want to push them to be successful. So that's what I do. I push everybody around me to be great. Even like my security team, I say, listen, while y'all working with me, y'all built your own security team on the side. Right. That y'all got working, doing other venues and making money. Right. I believe in making everybody around me great. Because if I just, every time I make a lot of money, just give you a lot of money, and you don't got no ambitions and you ain't got no drive, all I'm doing is crippling you. Right. I'm hurting you. Right. Boxing is all over, and you hang it up like me. You still want to be able to have your faculties. You still want to be able to have your brain. That's more important than anything. Fuck the money. Your health is more important than anything. The name of the game is to hit and not get hit. And I was the best at doing it, and I'm going to continue to teach these young fighters. The name of the game is to dish it out and not take it. And then when your career is over, take your money, invest it right, so you can have something. These people don't give a fuck about these people don't give a fuck about us. And y'all gonna know that once your career is over. When Muhammad Ali was in the fight game, he was at the top of his game kicking their ass, they hated him. When he can barely walk and talk, that's when they loved him. I don't have to say what I can do. The proof is in the pudding. I did it over and over and over and over again. I've always said, put him in front of me and watch what I can do. My main focus is just winning. You know, I try to stay focused on positive things. I gotta take my hat off. You know, the whole day I've been talking about my team and everybody else, but the main person that needs the props and the person I need to talk about the most is my father. Great man, great person. He believed before I believed, because he taught me a craft, and he knew I had a gift when I was a kid. Small kid, my whole life I've been going to the boxing gym, but I can remember at just 3 years old, you know, going to the boxing gym every day, hitting the speed bag, you know, hitting a heavy bag. And my dad said someday my son will be one of the best. And I told my dad I will be the best, not just be one of the best, I will be the best. I never focus on things outside the ring. My focus is the guy that's in front of me. You get to where you're trying to get to by staying focused, staying on a parallel path.
I always had a dream. And my dream was to be the best. Talking doesn't win fights. I know trainers don't win fights. It comes down to the two competitors. I'm always prepared physically. I'm always prepared mentally. We have a remarkable game plan. We have a remarkable team.
When it comes down to the two competitors, it comes down to the two fighters.
Yeah.
I've been here so many times. And one thing about me, I've been hit by some of the best. And all I did was bite down and say, okay, it's okay. I got hit by Shane Mosley, you know, went right back to the corner. He said, what's going on? I said, everything okay. I said, I'll be a different fighter when I go back out there.
Being a champion is not just receiving a lot of money or receiving a belt, because I did it thousands of times for free before I got to this point. And I respect every champion in here, every champion from the past, every legendary champion. You guys paved the way for me to be where I'm at today. Because now it's DVD, but back then it was VHS tapes. Only thing I knew when I come home, they say, you have to do homework. You know what I said? Put that boxing tape on. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to be champion. I worked hard. I worked extremely hard to get to this point. And every day I know I'm blessed. I'm truly, truly blessed. And I don't take anything for granted. So I know when my opponent is asleep, I'm out there at 4 or 5 in the morning, chopping trees, working, to this day. Because I can retire today. I'm well off, very comfortable. But I got the will to win. And this is what I have to tell every fighter. You don't have to have a belt to be a champion in my eyes. To get something, you have to sacrifice something. I put everything aside my whole life. Boxing has always been first.
First, I want to thank the good man upstairs for giving me this opportunity to win the national championship. And second of all, I want to thank my father.
He's the best in the Midwest. I must confess, for all the rest is no contest.